Hey there, cartographers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to No Man's Sky, episode 14, Warp and Search. What I would want to do at this point is to jump to stars that have a lot of planets and water to do the survey. So here's the freighter. Kind of looks like the Terran battle cruisers, from the back at least. Yamato cannon online! Or something, I forget the voice line. So jump from system to system, and then when we get there, do a survey scan to see if any of the planets are habitable. So gamma root, fungal mold, starball. So this here is potentially a habitable moon or planet. I guess I'm not sure if it's a planet or a moon. So Rhadamant is worth investigating. So then whenever we have a planet worth investigating, we go down to it to confirm its stats. Because, as I said, your frigate scanner can display every now and then wrong data. As frustrating as that is, it is true. And I'm sure after a few scans, I will find evidence of that. Because it's not hard to find. The frigate probe scanning is newer. Is a newer feature of the game than just boots on the ground scanning, which existed at day one. And they use different code bases. And I don't know why sometimes they're broken, but they just are. Just take my word for it. I'm not sure where Rhadamant is. It might be that really far away one. It's not that. I think it's that really far away one, maybe. Want to come back, use the door, not the wall? I will crash into my own freighter if I want to. You can't stop me. Oh, the other thing that's not great is I'm flying around with a bunch of contraband. Oh well. I hope no one scans me. Don't scan me, bruh. Oh, did I fly past it like an idiot? I think so. Are you Rhadamant? You can see why the freighter scanning is so much faster than the in-person. Because sometimes even when you're staring at it... No, this isn't... Oh, God. It's not even the right one. Where are you? Frickin' lush... Oh, here it is. I was flying at the wrong thing. Nope, that's not it either. That's itchy. Where is it? Nope, nope. So it must be on the other side of this planet, and I just didn't see it. That's another thing I wish they would add, is to go to your galaxy map and to be able to punch in a specific planet that you want to travel to in your solar system. Because there's some... often it will be behind, like, the giant planet that you're parked next to initially, and you just don't know where it is, and you have to do a lot of flying around to find it. A small complaint. But, like, that would be a quality of life, because it's probably this thing that was tucked behind the main planet. No, that's still not it? What the hell? Where is this planet? No, I can't tag it until I, like, spot it. And it's cat and mousing me pretty hard, even though it's a technically a stationary object. Actually, I might be able to tag it. Hold on. Now I'm curious, because I did scan it, and it's in my catalog. So, discoveries, Rhadamant. I don't see... I'll add it to my wonders. Just call it Rag. I don't see a way to tag it. But it should be small and brown. Like a turd. But I so much can't spot it, it's infuriating. Where is this? Where is this secret planet? So that's... Eurosali? Can you build a fleet in this game? You can. I already have one ship in my fleet. I have a trade ship. And if I flew over to the freighters that just ported in, wherever they just ported in, I could buy more ships. Oh, another stupid pirate's attacking me. I'm gonna pay them off, because I don't want to bother. Bargain. No, they're attacking me anyway.
Hostile ships approaching.
Fine, you wanna fight? We fight. So one of the strengths of the Sentinel ships is their Sentinel cannons, which is like the default weapons. They're not strong, but they're like super don't overheat very quickly compared to the photon cannons that normal ships get. So they have considerably good endurance for long fights. But every time I find myself stuck in a fleet battle, or ship battle, I regret not plowing ahead with the Infraknife. The other thing is the enemy AI Sentinel ships, like right now I'm fighting pirates, but the Sentinel ships, their shields regenerate really quickly. So if you don't shoot them for like 3 seconds, they're already regenerating shields. So you want to burst damage to kill them quick, otherwise you're not really damaging their hull. Alright, I feel abundantly trolled by the Rhadamant. Because where the hell is this thing? So that's Hansaval. So we've got Hansaval. So Rhadamant should be... It looks... Hang on. Is it a moon? It's a moon of one of the planets here. I think it's the moon of the big planet that I'm at. So it's on one side of this big planet. It's not that. It's got to be on the other side. How is it not this little brown one out here that it fits? It looks correct. Jibab. So yeah, I think it's a moon of Jimab. And it's this little brown dot out of this way, which I swear I looked at before. But maybe I didn't, and I'm just crazy. You get a little crazy after 9 hours of streaming. No, see, this is itchy. Maybe it's behind the planet and I couldn't see it the whole time. I think that's probably the case. It was just hidden in the shadow of the planet. Are you back here? Ah, there you are. And it sucks. I glanced at it for a second. It has activated copper on it. See? So the freighter scanner did not show activated copper. It showed regular copper. And this thing shows activated copper. And activated copper means there's superstorms on this planet, which I will just prove by landing on it. Ignifolio, thank you for the resub. Yeah, superheated rainstorm. Yeah, already proven, right? I don't even need to actually put my my ship on the ground. Boo! Immediate superheated rain. All right, let's jump again. This is a 6-planet system with 2 moons, or 4 planets, 2 moons. That'll work. I'll just summon in the freighter once I'm in. It costs twice as much fuel, but like whatever, I have a lot of fuel. Because I have to jump and then the freighter has to jump. So, summon freighter. Whoop. One of the other useful things about having a freighter is you can start to have a squadron, a fighting squadron. Granted, I will admit, the ships in your squadron suck big time. They're awful. They like don't know how to fight, but they do tank sometimes. So when I have the chance, I will add squadrons as well, just to show you. I'll probably only be able to afford 1 squadron ship initially. So what do we got? Another potential. Here it is, a starbulb planet. This one is another starbulb planet, but as you can see, it says aggressive sentinels, so it's not really colonizable as far as I'm concerned. So there's one potential, and it's Ketag here. So I'm going to add this to Wonders. I'm going to replace Rag, because Rag sucked. Rag was Superstorms. And what we want to find is we want to find 3 potential planets that don't have storms and don't have attack on sight sentinels, and then vote for the one that can become a colony. That's what we're going. I have not found the phospho yet for the Infernite, but I haven't really been looking either. It's one of those things, like, I'll find it for trade at some point, and I'll just buy like 400 or 500 of it when it's up for trade. Denali, you're from Alaska? I could have guessed. I've actually been to Denali. Alaska was wonderful. I've been to a few different cities in Alaska years ago. This looks like the right planet. Lush planets have a certain tinge to them. You can usually tell that they're lush from a distance because they tend to be two-toned. The oceans and the land tend to be different colors. This does not say activated copper on approach, so it might still have superstorms, but it's at least looks better than Rhadamant Toast or whatever the last one was called. Ooh, is that a trade center? I can land for free. Yeah, it is. Well, right now it's not storming. Did the bank and inventory system get easier to navigate? I don't know. I don't know your point of reference. So the weather is mellow. Yeah. The Sentinels are frequent. So this isn't a Paradise planet. It would have said Paradise where it says Verdicent. Paradise planets are ones that have mellow weather and no sentinels whatsoever. That's a paradise. That's true paradise. But this is, surprisingly, it is not the most... Wait, seriously? Hang on. Planet records. Most perfect. This is somehow not the most perfect that I've found so far. Because this other planet is somehow more perfect, which is a lie. Because it's a swamp planet that doesn't have star bulbs. So this is a contender. I think if it says mellow weather, I'm not going to get storms. I'm pretty sure. Every now and then, it will like freak out anyway, and your weather will say mellow, and you'll still get storms, and it's weird. But generally, when it says mellow, you're covered. There's also, like, there was an update a while back that has, like, freakish, weird weather names, like Blood Rain, and it doesn't mean anything. It, like, Blood Rain can still be mellow weather. It's weird. I don't know. It just is. So often you have to actually just go down to the planet. Hey, that looks like the Serenity, doesn't it? No, I want to trade. If I want to add a ship to my... Yeah, you know what? Oh, my squadron's full? Oh, because I don't have... Yeah. I haven't expanded it. But I would say formally, I can... I'll pull the trigger. This planet is habitable. I'm pretty sure. I just bought some stuff that I needed to build. So this requires quantum computer and 3 wiring. What required the stuff that I just bought? I feel stupid. Was it my multi-tool? Yeah, here it is. Boom! I now have the paralysis mortar. Yeah! I could probably take out walkers now with the paralysis mortar and the shotgun that I have, even though the shotgun has 0 upgrades other than the shell greaser. That's probably enough. Oh, good. You're selling me poop. I don't think I'm gonna buy poop from you, Gek. It's funny, in the lore, the Gek actually cherish poop. I think the poop in this game is sort of like how whale poop is for us, where, like, we put whale poop into... Well, it's not technically poop, but whale poop into, like, perfumes and stuff. They had a quantum computer there for the infra knife? Cool. Let me get that, too. Yeah, ambergris. Exactly. I think that's kind of the reference, a little bit. How many quantum computers did I have? Did I need? So the only things I have left to install is infra knife and Q-res. And is that it? Is everything else in? And repair my harmonic shield with a wire. So 3 hydraulic wiring, if I can manage it. Yeah, it's more like whale mucus. Yeah, it's kind of like what a pearl is, right? Like a pearl is kind of like ambergris. Again, the game calls it poop, but it's, I don't know, I don't know what they're supposed to, what they're trying to represent here. No! Ah, he jumped in before I could trade. Bastard. These trade ports can be pretty useful to find resources or learn languages, because all the individuals on this station can teach me words, but it takes a lot of dedicated time to, like, fully learn the language, which is why I'm not bothering, because it's not something I'm going to be able to do within a reasonable amount of stream time. So let's go to the hub and see if I can't buy phosphorus from the hub. And then we need to survey one more planet. So I have 2 planets that are colonizable. So some of the factors for the colonized planets is, which I would choose, like playing, not role-playing, is you can very quickly teleport from planet to planet. So for me, if I'm building my own outpost, I want to put my outpost on a lush or paradise planet, just so that it's, like, less annoying to be there, because I don't want to use up life support and hazard protection just, like, hanging out on my own world. But the other thing is the availability of resources within that solar system. So ideally you want that solar system to have a little bit of everything. So it's not helpful if it's like 5 hot worlds and a lush world, because those 5 hot worlds will have roughly the same resources. So a variety of resources. Ideally, maybe like a storm crystal planet within the same system. That would be perfect, because then you could teleport over to a storm system, farm a bunch of storm crystals, and then teleport back to your home system and recover and bank and all that stuff. We don't, because I'm role-playing, we don't really need to consider those factors when voting on habitable planets, though. And Paradise planets would be absolutely ideal, because then you don't have Sentinels to deal with. But one could make the argument that, like, Sentinels are a good thing, because it allows you to, like, kill them for resources and tech and stuff. And you won't be able to do that if you kill them all. So, I needed one wiring loom, but I have a bunch of resources. Do I have room for another shield module? I probably do, right? No, I have 3 S-tier shields, so I'm not going to buy another one. They might be better, but only by like 1% or 2, which isn't really worth the nanites, because I'm not trying to min-max it. I can buy another movement, though.
Product received.
Photon, Infraknife, Launch Thruster. No, I don't really care about any of that. I will also sell my contraband. Oh, that's a cool looking multi-tool. Probably sucks. Yeah, it's a C-class, but it looks cool. Come on. Geocannon, blah. Scatter Blaster, there we go! Yes! My first S-tier Scatter Blaster upgrade. That's pretty significant. That's gonna upgrade my damage a lot. So, fire rate goes up, clip size goes up, shots per burst goes up, and then I can boost that. And then adjacency that. And my damage potential went from 12k. Went to 12k from 8k. It's pretty good. And also with the paralysis mortar, it's even higher, to be honest, because that paralysis mortar launches me in a league of my own. All right, let's sell the contraband and maybe check for missions. So I might find a mission that gives me stuff I need. Yeah, you never know. Kill creatures for nanites, sure. Kill more creatures for... Every time I see kill creatures or kill sentinels, I just pick it up, because it's one of those things you can do whenever you want. Oh, they're selling wiring. Awesome.
Product received. Product received.
Normally I don't sell to the galactic market like this, because you can easily crash the market's price for stuff, but I've got enough money, I don't really care.
Units received. Units received. Units
Hey,
received.
AB, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. I'm not really using the poo, so I'm going to sell it.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Well, the Q resonator is now installed. Still don't have the Infraknife. And I don't have the sodium to repair my... Oh no, I did repair my shield. No, I don't have the sodium to repair my shields, the sodium nitrate. So sodium nitrate and phosphorus and regular sodium is what I need. Oh, and if... Oh, that's broken, but I can't move it. That sucks. Let's offload some contraband. Please have phosphorus. Come on. Ask and ye shall receive! Look at that! I bought all of it, so I don't have to be in this situation ever again. And because you carried phosphorus, I shall sell black market goods to you.
Units received.
Now, apparently all I needed to do was softly whisper to the game to please cooperate, and it would. Had I known it was that simple, I would have done this a long time ago. So here's my favorite ship weapon, the Infraknife, and I'm going to stick that Infraknife wherever my boosted slot is, which is where the Sentinel Cannon is. So move the Sentinel Cannon, stick the Infraknife. Do I really only have one boost slot on a B class? That's pretty rough. So now my my damage potential is at, or this DPS, as you can see, is about 10k. I wonder. Okay, 16k. That's even better. So 16k DPS, up from 4. A little bit of an improvement, I think. Now I've had ships get with the right S tier. If it's S tier and it has the right turbo charge slots, you can get your ships up to like 100k damage, which is just simply stupid. It just melts everything that you pointed at. Like I have had ships that are like that. I would say once it's around 50k, you pretty much just like insta melt stuff at that point, and anything above 50k is just gratuitous amounts of damage. Not that that's a problem. I'm not saying it is. I also want to dismantle the phase beam out of this because I don't want the phase beam. I like to keep one backup weapon in case your primary weapon gets broken. So if my Infraknife breaks, I do have a Sentinel Cannon to rely upon. It can be helpful in a pinch. So the only thing I'm really missing is some sodium and sodium nitrate for my some shield slots that I'm missing, which isn't a big deal. So I'm gonna go back to the survey in a second. Survey time. One more planet, and then we can start a colony. So here's what the Infraknife looks like, if you're wondering. I have a feeling, like, even though it says my DPS is higher in this configuration, if I ignore that, no, maybe it is higher. But either way, DPS is a lot higher. Full stop. With the Infraknife over the Sentinel Cannon. With enough upgrades to it, with like fire rate upgrades, that thing is just like a full minigun. So I'll be shopping around for those upgrades to buy every time I jump to a system with a habitable world. So back on task, looking for habitable planets. I think I have, what, 3 more jumps before I'm out of fuel? Oh no, much more, because this is turbocharged. Or S tier, one or the other, I don't know which. So let's keep jumping. Yeah, that has enough points of interest. I would say like 5 or 6 is good. For planets and moons, you have between like 2 and 6, so 5 or 6 is fine. And Jake, thanks. Welcome to the stream. The marathon. Oh, this is 6. That's great. Largest planet on record. So here's another potential humid planet. I don't see any disqualifying modifiers for Dunsirit, whatever that's called. Ridiculous name. So let's check that out. Before I go down there. That is a moon of Lac. Layax, I think. That will help me find it. Ooh, that's a shiny gold chip. So the only things I'm really looking for to buy is sodium, right? Yeah. Sodium is one of those things, like, once you have an outpost, set up a mining operation for sodium so that you don't have to worry about finding sodium and sodium nitrate so often. Because it gets it can be annoying. So I think that right there is in the center of my screen is the moon I want. But before I head over there, I'm gonna go to the hub and see about some upgrades. So this is the trade ship that I own that's just hanging out alongside my my frigate. That because it hasn't been deployed. And another thing I meant to do is upgrade my squadron. I forget the cost of the first squadron ship. Whether it's 1,000 nanites or 5K, it's very, very expensive. But what they are is anytime you're attacked in space, they are like escort ships for you. It sounds cool, but like they really only tank. Their DPS is really rotten. Wow, you guys are big old cargo ships. The cargo ships might look a little ugly, but one of the things they're really strong in is they have, every ship type is, most of the ship types are particularly good at something, maneuverability or damage or shields, and the cargo ships have really high shields as a stat. So if you're looking to tank shots, cargo ships are kind of the way to go. Keep hoping for a turbo slot, but nope. Only runs cargo ships? I can see that. The extra shield is helpful. Oh, life support. I don't really care. What I really want is Infraknife and Scatter Shot. No Infraknife there. That's S tier. Terrible multi-tool. Scanner. Pulse Splitter. Blaze Javelin. Blaze Javelin is kind of cool. It's great for single target. It's like a high damage charge lance. You charge it up and it's long range. It's not great when you're killing a bunch of sentinels, but it's good for an opening shot on a sentinel because it will hit. Oh, here's more phosphorus. It'll hit like a truck on first target. But then after you release the initial shot, it's big whoop, you know? Whereas the scatter is amazing. Oh, full stop. Oh, kill more creatures. You said it was mostly for appearance? Oh. Alright. To each their own. Statistically, the real advantage of them is that they're, hey, it's another traveler. I don't care. Just noting that I'm not the only traveler out here. That's an NPC traveler, by the way, not to confuse you. Don't forget to sell my contraband? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. I did, however, forget to install the S-Class, jetpack upgrade. There we go. So now my jetpacks are almost as good as they're gonna get because I have 3 S tier. So I'm like, I would say 80% of the way to like meta. Meta would be to find like black market perfects, which is very difficult to do and takes a lot of time and isn't really a reasonable thing to do unless you're trying to min-max. I believe the moon I want to go to is that one, center of the screen. And I hope, at this point, pirates pick a fight with me. My starship has really crummy shields. As you can see over here, shield strength is pretty low, but with that new Infraknife, if someone wants to mess with me, I can definitely defend myself a lot better than before with base weaponry that was unmodded. Please be it. Yep, that's it. Dunsterison Uwan. If I deem this as habitable, I will give you guys the option for me to either find a few more candidates or to vote upon the 3. It all depends on whether or not this thing has violent storms. Alright, let's just land. I was looking for a POI, but forget that. Set it down. Occasional scalding cloud bursts. That sounds bad, but it actually doesn't necessarily mean it gets storms. It could just be flavor. What do you mean reloading? What the hell? Why is my visor reloading? I've never seen that before. So, I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, it's actually kind of a pretty planet, too. Or moon. I am going to find a point of interest here. Now, let me write this down. I'm going to find a point of interest and kill sentinels in order to pass the time. I'm curious if the descriptor for storms is true or not. And the best way to pass the time is to murder sentinels for nanites and resource mods. And Rhadamant, thank you for the resub. Ramen chef. I like how you spelled ramen chef. Like, not ramen. Well, I guess that is ramen, and I'm just illiterate. You know, for someone who's Japanese, you'd think I'd know how to spell ramen. But apparently I don't. Hey, that's a planetary depot. That would piss off the sentinels pretty quick. But I'm looking for something that I can hide into. Oh, here we are. I can hide in there. And, just my luck, there's a sentinel nearby. Thank you for tuning in to No Man's Sky, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 19th and August 20th. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below, and if you have any feedback, you can let me know there as well. But please keep in mind that this was a mini-series, so all of the content has already been recorded and changes cannot be made. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to help to influence the games that I play, please join me on Discord. A link to Discord can be found in the description of this video and also on my website. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers and Twitch viewers that turned out to the marathon, my Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow space explorers.